is Caroline and welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. I'm here today sitting out on a beautiful preamble to spring day. I think it is March 14th and it's so beautiful here in Maryland. It's about going to be, I think, 74 or 76, and it's about noontime and it's just gorgeous. So I'm sitting out here on my patio and I thought I'd come out here and share a review. I haven't done a review in a long time, but I plan to do regular reviews of the things I've made, whether I like it, whether and how it turned out. Regardless, I want to do a review of some of the things I've made. So it's the Love Notions new release of it's called the Aurora Tunic and Dress. I'm going to keep looking down. I have the printed out version here and I'm gonna go through it page by page. So the Aurora Tunic and Dress, it can be obviously a tunic and dress, and I made the dress version. I'm always looking for things that are versatile, that I can make it into a casual looking dress or a workwear dress. I have a few more years to go, a couple more years to go before retirement, and I thought, you know, I'm still making office clothes. Also, I could wear this to church. So this was and before I start, you can always change up the pattern, as you know. The pattern, the dress, and how you can make it look casual or dressy by the fabric. So I choose a dressy fabric. So, and the fabric I got is from, let me talk about the fabric first. It's a Ponte, but a very nice weight, and it is from Mart fabric. And I fell in love with this dress, the fabric, a lot when I usually when I go to Mart fabrics, I look for the ones that are like $1.99 or $3.99. But this one, I think I spent $6.80 per yard on the fabric. And I love floral prints. It was perfect for this dress. It has been sitting in my stash for about a year, and I finally got to found the perfect dress. So let's get on with this review. So the Aurora Tunic and Dress comes from a size extra small to size 5X. It has full bust option. It has hidden pockets and tunic and knee length dress. And it's, like I said, it's meant for knit fabrics. If I may read the description, you can always go to Love Notions. I am not an affiliate or anything like that. I just love Love Notions patterns. So about the dress, the Aurora Tunic and Dress is a simple but modern garment that features hidden pockets. The shaping of the pocket and bodice gives you a really nice figure no matter what, no matter your shape. The darts at the back give even more shaping opportunities on the dress. The tunic back has a center back seam with shaping as well. The neckline is done in a clever way that is easy to do and gives a professional finish. And obviously it's meant for knit fabrics in sizes extra small to 5X, and it has a full bust option. What I like about the Love Notions is I don't make full bust options, but you know, the pattern already comes with a pattern piece for the full bust option, so you don't have to make that adjustment. The dress is meant to hit at knee, and the tunic is meant to hit below the full hip. I am planning to make the tunic version soon. That is going to be a more casual version. So I always get my PDF pattern printed out at PDF plotting. But this time I decided to just print it at my home printer and just put it together at home. Speaking about putting together PDF patterns, I was watching Mimi. I follow Mimi G, as most of you do, on Instagram and everywhere else, and she had one of those reels and one of a few weeks ago or a couple of months ago where she was putting PDF patterns together without Scotch tape, which I usually tape them together, but she was using glue stick, and I thought, so I went out to Walmart, got some glue stick, and I started using the glue stick version, and it's just so much easier in my opinion. Anyway, let me continue on with this with the review. So if you were doing the PDF version that's printed at home, it has about I want to say about 80 pages to put together, but you know, if you select what you need, then it's less than that. Let me tell you the sizing on the dress. So the sizing on body measurements go from a full bust of 33 inches to a full bust, that's an extra small, to a full bust of 5X at 57.5. That's a nice range. And then that's what I do. I go with the bust and the hip. And the finished garment size on the dress is the full bust of an extra small is 35, and the finished garment measurement of 5X is 58.5. And they said choose a size based on your high bust measurement. I did not do that. I went, because I love notions, patterns, and how they fit me, I just went with the full bust measurements and made a size 2X straight out. And for 2X, it is body measurement of 45.5 for the full bust. And the finished garment is also the same, which is 45.5. And I just went straight through. And the hip, I want to say, at extra small, the hip is 35.5 for the body measurement, and at 5X, it is 59.5. And the finished garment measurements at the hip, at the extra small, is 37 inches, and at the 5X, it is 60.5. So at the 2X for me, I chose, it's a finished garment of 50, so I'm right there. My measurement is just right at that line, so I just went with it. And I'll put pictures up. I wore it to work, and it is a perfect fit with a little ease, which is great. And I received so many comments, so many compliments on that dress when I wore it last couple of weeks ago. And let me tell you about the yardage that you would need. I will tell you for the dress I made it with the 3/4 sleeve, and it also is lined. The top is lined at certain portions. The center part here is lined. Anyway, so I think with the dress I used 2.5 yards. So if I look at the cost of that, I try not to, but this year I have a book that I write what I spent and everything else, and how I made the dress and any changes or whatever. And this dress, the material itself, was about $20. Not bad for such a good quality dress. So it was 2.5 yards, including the lining, and you would need bias tape also with the to make the dress for the neckline, and the seam allowance is 3/8 of an inch. I like the seam allowance. And obviously you can make measurements, you can blend between sizes. This is what I love about PDFs. Blend between sizes. You could lengthen, shorten, whatever you want to do. And Love Notions gives you great instructions on how to do it. Now there are a total for the dress view, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 7 pieces for the dress view, and then you have the interfacing as well. The interfacing is at the pockets to reinforce the pockets. They start out when you sew this this dress. When you it starts out by installing the pockets. What a genius way! It's practically almost hidden. Can you see it? It's right here. These pockets right here. It's so neatly done. It's kind of folded. It's a kind of like a folded in. It's not attached to the side, but it's attached to the skirt, in the front of the skirt. It's a very it's a genius way of installing the pockets. It's folded on itself practically. I don't know how to explain it, but it's folded on itself in the front, inside, so it doesn't create bulk, and then it's reinforced with the interfacing and top stitching, which is so good. So I love, that was my favorite part, was the pockets. It did not, you know, add bulk to my hips. Now the bodice also is it's lined. I just used the same fabric, so it looked nicer. And it has bust dart. It has darts in the back of the dress, which adds the shaping, which is, I love darts in the back. It makes it look so professional and classy. It has darts in the back, and the skirt in the back also has darts. Let me see if I can turn this mannequin around and show you. Here you go. There's bust darts here, and there's bust darts, and then there's the darts in the skirt. Let's see if I can bring it closer. Yeah, with the floral prints, you cannot see it much, right? But it's right here, and it's lined up. It lined up really well. I love the back darts. It really adds great shaping. Okay, let's go move on to the next page. I thought the best way to do this review is going page by page. And then once you do the back is the easiest part, and then the front is, you know, you install the pockets, you do the V-neck, and they have a beautiful way of doing the sides. I'm looking at my cats as usual on top. Now, the neckline here in the back, because this is, you know, turn is self-lined here, but the back neckline is great. You can either finish it up with it's finished with a bias tape, which that's the way I chose, or you could just fold it in and sew it. But I like the finish of the bias tape, so I use the bias tape to finish the neckline. Once you add the bias tape, you kind of fold it again, and you fold it again, fold the bias tape over, and it encloses the seam of the the middle portion of the dress, the back, so it doesn't look like it doesn't have exposed raw edges. It's just, and it also, if you go through if you get this pattern, they have a video of how to do the neckline. You know, you can just click on the link, it takes you straight to the video. And then the sleeves was just standard sleeves. I always do 3/4. I love 3/4, or I love them, you know, going up to here, right about the elbows. Those are my favorite sleeves. So, and then I just hemmed it the regular way with the cover stitch. They also have a ruche sleeve option, which I did not choose. I just chose the standard. But that's my review of the Love Notions Aurora Dress and Tunic. My absolute favorite dress. I usually make a lot of Love Notions patterns. Almost everything they have I make. But I hope you get it. You will love it, trust me. And thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back and supporting me. I hope you get to make it. Let me know in the comments if you made it, you plan to make it, and reach out to me if you need any direction or help with it, and we can just chat in the comments about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope there was no noise in the back other than the birds and the cats. Bye-bye. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.